I'm Steph Garcia with D1 Ticker and Connect, and I'm joined by Colorado Athletic Director Rick George to discuss the open Senior Associate AD, Chief Revenue Officer for the Buffaloes. Thanks for joining me, Rick.
Great to be with you, Steph.
So let's talk big picture. You have transformed this department since joining it in 2013. Tell us a little bit about the culture with the Buffaloes.
Well, look, I mean, our culture is, we're there to serve our student athletes and to come into work every day motivated and fired up to lead young student athletes like we have in Colorado. And, we know that, we're not solving life's biggest issues and we're there to support and provide for our student athletes. So we try to create that culture that's welcoming, that's inclusive, that we listen to everybody. It's about respect. It's about, having the right integrity and character. And, we just got a really good group and, we get along. There's, a number of us, but, we have our challenging days, but at the end of the day, we're there to support student athletes, and that's why we come to work. And if we can just keep that in perspective, then we're going to be fine.
So this is a big role for you. And in the job description, it says that this person is going to provide, advisement and analysis for you. What traits do you most value in a senior leader?
Well, look, the most important thing, the traits that we look for, again, it's about, having the right character, integrity, and doing things the right way, because that's how we want to operate. But also, in this role, I want somebody that is very connected nationally, with different companies, that knows how to generate revenue, not just in a corporate partner marketing deal, but, bringing in concerts and venues or events, and just looking at our structure and seeing how we can generate more revenue to support what we're doing in our athletic department. So a lot of non-game day events and naming right opportunities, et cetera.
So let's dig into that a little bit, because that is a big part of this role. How big of an opportunity is this non-game day revenue? How big is the opportunity in this vertical for you guys right now?
Well, I mean, there's a big opportunity, Steph, and we created an entity like this at the Texas Rangers when I was there, and I know they're thriving today, and we want to thrive as well. We know that bringing in more outside events that are going to allow us to use our football stadium more than just 6 weekends a year, and that's important to us. And we think there's a lot that we can do that will help generate revenue. We also have naming opportunities on 3 of our different facilities. Our event center, the first net zero energy indoor practice facility, can use a name. Our football stadium can use a name. So that's a real opportunity. I think, for those that are interested in really driving revenue and having some fun while doing it, because we've got a lot of builds coming up that we're going to need, and our facilities needed upgraded in certain areas. And we just think there's a tremendous amount of opportunity to generate and grow our revenue quickly, and so we're looking for somebody that's ready to hit the ground running and can bring some different things to the table for us.
Well, so this role is going to require some advanced thinking, innovation, creativity. Those are kind of the qualities of an entrepreneur. You yourself came from outside college athletics. Are you open to non-traditional candidates?
Oh, sure. It's really, I want somebody that, has innovative and thoughtful ideas on how to grow our business and to grow, our outside business more so than inside. That's going to be really important to us. And like I said, our facilities are used not as much as they should be. And I know we can generate some real revenue, particularly in our football stadium, but also in our event center, which is a great venue as well.
So I'll use a little bit of leadership speak, but would you say this is more of a job for a builder versus a sustainer?
Yeah, look, I think it's, again, I do think it's a builder rather than a sustainer. Now, I hope in 3 years we're sustaining, right? But initially, we want somebody that can build this non-game day event business of ours, and because it'll support all the things that we do for our student athletes. And again, it always goes back to the student athletes, because our responsibility is to make sure that they have a world-class experience, and we can deliver on that if we have the resources we need to put the programs in place to support them.
So the Buffs are innovative. I'm speaking to your relationship with PointsBet. Is there an opportunity to experiment with other leading edge revenue streams?
Yeah, again, we'll evaluate them one by one as they come, right? So, PointsBet was one. Synchronicity, Functional Remedies, which is a CBD company, was another, company that we brought into our sponsorship group at Colorado. And, both of them are based in Colorado, and that was really important to us. And again, both of those sponsorship partnerships have, an offshoot to our student athletes, because they support our Scripps Leadership and Career Development Department, and it really helps our student athletes. So again, it all goes back to the student athletes, right? And so in those partnerships, we have carve outs for our student athletes for internships and other things like that.
That's awesome. So what is Colorado's brand presence within the Denver region and within, throughout the state and nationally? And what opportunities is there for this role to make an impact?
Well, look, again, I think it's local and it's national. I think our brand recognition in our state obviously is really good. We believe that we're a strong player in the Mountain Time Zone. So, those companies and those partners that want to be viewed in all 4 time zones, we think that in the Mountain Time Zone we have as much presence as anybody at the collegiate level. And so, and then nationally, we think our brand's good. We do a lot of really good things, particularly in the sustainability area. In our partnerships, we're, got the Ralphie's Green Stampede. It was the leading and the first, group that really based with our students that are all about sustainability and waste and those kind of things. So, I think we're on the cutting edge of a lot of different things that we're doing, but, there's certainly a great brand recognition that Colorado Buffs have and have had for a long time.
Okay, last question. And this
Yes.
is a little bit of a silly question, because I know that Boulder is now just such a hot spot. But if I'm not from Colorado, I've never been, sell me on why Boulder is the place to live.
Well, it's probably one of the best cities in the world. It's all about the very health conscious. Hiking is right, a mile from my office that you can go up and hike some of the great trails in Colorado. It's a strong community, very safe community. The University of Colorado, we've got great leadership at the chancellor level, and average leadership in the athletic department. That's me, Steph. You're supposed to laugh. Anyway, it's a really good place, and we've got a great environment, a great culture, and our best days are ahead of us at Colorado. I'm really adamant that we continue to get better each and every day, and we push each other. We work hard together, but we also know that we're there to support our student athletes, and we're going to have some fun along the way.
I'm sold. I love this. We're excited to follow along, and go Buffs.
Go Buffs. Thanks, Steph.
Thank you.